Alright, so now here we go again. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I don't know why, but I'm glad I have this. It doesn't matter. Cake can't have fallen down the hatch until after the president left the room.
Objection.
Are you sure about that? Allow me to offer a little counter theory. The coward fake president fired his gun at me. Then he hid in the shadows until after your friend fell down that hatch. What? So what if he did? What would that mean? Come now, surely even you can see what I'm insinuating here. It's elementary. If the president hid until after Miss Hart fainted, he could have passed right through the 51st floor undetected. No. Heh, and there we have it. Your little theory about the little secret storeroom falls apart. No! Did he have to do that to me in my own voice? Hehehehehe. That's right. Oh, and another thing. I might have let Sean's identity slip to our pal the president while he was hiding in the shadows. That's why he went to the set to try and murder him the next day, only to wind up being killed himself. That's right, it was Sean who murdered the body double. What possible reason could the boy have for doing so? Oh, a pretty good one. He already knew he was the president's son. And how did he discover that exactly? Because I told him in one of my trademark letters. What? He's lying. Oh, you bet I am. Huh? Or am I? Maybe I did tell him, maybe I didn't. Well, Shawnee boy, which is it? It was my fault the Torosaurus head fell off that roof. I admitted that much already. But I didn't find out about my dad until today, I swear. Ah, well. I know about the falling head thanks to the bug. But who knew it was you who made it fall, and the president died from being crushed, was it? Ack. Alright, well, that's confirmed at least. You were the murderer. Congrats on getting your revenge. That ties everything up pretty neatly, wouldn't you say? Although I guess you'd say something more like, and so the pieces fall into place at last. Well, counter my unassailable logic if you can. You know my ammo by now, right? I'm a hands-up kind of guy. I just like to pull a few strings here and there. That was the case with Bronco, with Chairman Winter. So what makes you think I'd let that fake president set foot on my balloon? Besides, I thought he was crushed to death by that model monster head. And who set old Torosaurus' noggin a-fallen, It all makes perfect sense. That's how our imposter wound up dead, no doubt about it. And what was the motive behind the murder? The little truth I shared, just like I said. Get it? The truth. The thing you're so fond of. That's what caused the murder here, not me. That's not possible. Well, is there a detective in the house? Somebody arrest that boy. Can't help noticing nobody rushing to slap on the handcuffs. What's the matter? Curse you. Just as I thought. Admit it, you're all the same. You, Winter, that idiot phony president. You want the real culprit to go free so you can railroad me into a jail cell, don't you? That's the justice you all claim to love so much. You only love it when you can twist it to suit your needs. No, that's not true. Ah, well, if you're not going to make the move, guess I'll have to step outside and speak to an officer myself. Once I tell them the kid here is a murderer, maybe then they'll finally do something. We're not done with your testimony yet, Mr. Saint. Yeah, how did I know you'd make some excuse for stalling even longer? But you still don't have any proof, do you? Or any chance of winning this? Tell me I'm wrong. You still want to prolong the agony. Well, as long as you know what you're doing. He's not holding back. What, did you forget that little Shawnee's life is on the line too? Hey, Miles Sereno? Take a deep breath for me, would you? Why would I do that, Fender? Because it's times like these, you need to kick back, take stock, and be grateful for what you have. The The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles, remember? The way in which the president made his escape is what you and Laughing Boy can't agree on. So how about this for a little thought experiment? What if it's not about whether or not, but rather under what conditions would Simeon have been cool with letting him get on board? That's what I'm thinking too. See, what if he got crushed by the balloon? Yeah. Yeah, like he gets crushed by the balloon and then, and then the kid gets framed for it. Turnabout and thinking, just like Daddy. Forgive the interruption, just my 2 cents worth, or your old man's, I guess I should say. Maybe Gregory's techniques can still prove useful in this crazy modern era. He's right. Under what circumstances could the body double have been allowed on that balloon? He was a physically imposing man, and what's more, he was carrying a gun. Could he have been drugged? No, there were no traces of sedatives found during his autopsy. In which case, surely not. Are you about ready to continue, Miles? And don't forget, this is what we're playing for. This is going to be tricky, but I have to tear his testimony down one statement at a time. But it's the only way he could have gotten down from the roof of that building. Alright, let's game this out, shall we? Suppose I took him down to the ground like you said. What's wrong with doing that? So you admit it, you did take him on your balloon. You're really obsessing over this one little detail. This isn't like you, Miles. And how do you think it went down? He held me at gunpoint and said, "Show me the city" at night? That's ridiculous, and you know it is. Or did you really fail to think this through? You said yourself you gave him Sean's identity. Surely that was enough to win him. Win him over? The man who shot at me? No. Then you must have put him to sleep and carried him away like you did with me. Very well, let's suppose that to be true for a second. Did the autopsy show the presence of sedatives? It's no good. He's just not giving us an opening. Anyway, never mind all that. There are more interesting things I'd rather talk about. Actually, I have some doubts about that. I mean, if the president really was killed by the Torosaurus head... Hee, don't tell me you're throwing your own pet theory in the trash, Mr. Genius Prosecutor. Aren't you the one who went to all that trouble to prove that man squished by head hypothesis was true? That may have been my theory at one point. That was only when we thought the head was the only thing that could have crushed him. Why the past tense? That's still your theory, no? It's not like you have anything else right now. The president's body double was crashed under the falling Torosaurus head. Fact. No, there must be something. Some other piece of evidence that can link this man to the president's death by crushing. Don't you think it's time you gave up, Miles? I don't like watching you struggle like this. We all know who did it. That model head is practically screaming his name. Hold it! Sure, Sean was the one who caused the head to fall, that much we know. He even admitted himself. Fantastic, so we're all in agreement. Well done, everybody, case closed. Sean Feldon killed the fake president, and that's to get those cops.